Hey, welcome back, folks. It's the 5th week of the fall 2025 Mirliton season here in West Mobile, and things are still progressing on the slow end. Still getting flowers, but not seeing any fruit yet, or maybe not. Anyway, right now, really thought we'd be a lot further along than we are. Weather's been fairly decent, but unfortunately, the bounty of all those buds I've been expecting has not shown up. So anyway, let's go check out the vine and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And we're back, and it is the 5th week of the fall 2025 Mirliton season. And not a lot, once again, another exciting episode with not a lot of change, but I did kind of notice something today that I didn't notice. If you look up here, see if I can zoom in there. I have to just do a separate photo. But it looks like that one actually might be possibly pollinated. The only reason I say that is due to the fact that the flower's gone, but it's actually a lot plumper than I expected it to be. Now you can even see there's maybe a little damage, like a bug or something got to it. They hold up with the theory that there may be some male flowers and I'm not seeing it there. So what happened this week? Well, a lot of dry weather. Still kind of on the cooler side compared to what we had. But honestly, we actually had some pretty warm afternoons in the upper 80s. So I actually found, I guess it was maybe Wednesday and Thursday, or Thursday and Friday, the afternoons were really kind of a lot hotter than I expected them to be. And so that was really kind of concerning to me. Now this morning it was 62 and it's like 65 right now here. So it really feels good. As you can see, the winds have died down a bit. Skies are blue. And we really are forecasted to have no rain and clear skies and those moderate temperatures of like 60s and lower 80s for the next week or so. I did water yesterday. Primarily got to the first 2 plants. I need to get that last one on the end, but one of the benefits or curses of the squirrel deterrent is that it seems to go off quite often, so a lot of that kind of gets watered pretty constantly, sporadically although. So I think from a greenery standpoint, the greenery's looking good. Still got a lot of new growth. We can go in and look and see. The buds really, like I said, haven't really taken off like I expected. That's a little disappointing, but we're still, knock on wood, a little early in the season. So anyway, let's start digging around and see what we find. Start on the back end this time. Looks like we got some little bud formation there, so that's good. Yeah, definitely here. And those look to be like a slew of male flowers coming in. So like I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, you know, what you're going to find is it's going to be, the timing isn't always as we would prefer. But it seems like we'll get a bunch of males and then no females, and then a bunch of females and then no males. And the key with having them all sync up is, I'm not sure if there's a key per se. No, I didn't see this one last week, but this is a little female. Right now, I'd venture to say it probably did not get pollinated. Just due to the fact that the flower's a little shriveled and it doesn't really show a whole lot of difference in size. So keep an eye on that one. And you see right there, we got some more. Underneath here, That's good. So still seeing some buds in the shady area. And like I said, I'm not really sure what's up top there. I need to do a better job of looking through the netting to see. Yeah. So that really is encouraging back on this backside. Okay, well, lo and behold, look what I found. With my bad eyes, I didn't even recognize it, but I got a male flower. So it is quite possible that one up front has been pollinated. So that's good. That's very encouraging. So we've got males and females starting to kind of occupy the same area around the same time. So hopefully this cold weather, with the light still being out there on the floodlight, is helping make things conducive. All right, do a quick check through here. All right, well, I'll see a little bit more of these coming back, a new wave of buds. Some of the old ones have evidently dried up. Never really formed flowers, which is a shame, but depending on the way your ecosystem on your yard or property is set up, it doesn't look like you can always count on things going by textbook. Predictions. All right, so it looks like I'm seeing a resurgence in the buds coming out. And like I said, I've seen some females. I really either need to get my truck or a ladder to get up top here to really see what's going on the top. Couldn't really see as much underneath. But like I said, I didn't think I had any male flowers when I saw that other one. So that was really encouraging that there definitely could have been the pollen around, and that other one could definitely be pollinated. Yeah, oh man, that bud's looking good. A lot of bud formation. So I think that the high temperatures and the lack of rain last week or so probably did a little damage to the initial crop of buds as far as not really getting any yield from it. However, I really feel like with this cold weather now, or cool weather, and if I'm in the watering that I'll have to make sure I do, and the photoperiodic issues with the the longer nights, I think that we're really set this next week to really see a lot more flowers. So that's gonna be my prediction. We'll see if I'm right next week. Hopefully next Saturday when I film this, we will see a lot more male flowers blooming and some females. And if that's the case, then that would work out perfect, where by the end of the month or beginning of November, I would start picking some. The sounds of Walmart in the distance. Maybe that's what's scaring off the Mirliton. Anyway, and there's more squirrels. So we'll see. I'll do a quick close-up on a couple of those buds just to insert them in there, and then we'll hold tight for next week. So there you go, folks. You can see that the vine's still doing well. Some of the blooms or the buds that we saw initially kind of petered out, didn't ever really seem to come to maturation. I think in some of those cases it's probably a lot due to the heat. Like I said, even though we were in the low 60s
and mid 80s. There was a couple days that were really just hot. So between that and just not having that cold break that is needed for flowering, kind of stuck. But we have seen, like I said, a little bit more promise. We see a few of the female flowers. Maybe there is that one that's possibly pollinated. Maybe a little early to tell, but anyway, we'll keep our eye on that one and see. But for this week, well, I'm gonna just water it again. Cooler temperatures are definitely here. So we got the cooler temperatures, we got the light that's out, and we got buds that are coming back. So everything should be there. Melitone growing is an exercise in patience. So anyway, hope if you're trying to grow them that you're very patient. And for some folks, that means trying to plant them 3 or 4 times before you actually succeed. And even when you've had a plant that has come back time after time, you may get low yields. I know I'm not in the best location, but I've had years that I had bounties of hundreds. So I don't know, optimistic, or what is it, persistent, optimistic, foolish, I don't know, one of those 3 or 4. But anyway, keep my fingers crossed and hoping for the best. So anyway, hopefully you can see that things are still progressing, fingers crossed. This week, do a little watering, just let her be and see. So anyway, if it's helped you any, please give it a thumbs up and share with all your Melitone loving friends. If you're interested in more of these videos, please subscribe to the David J. Hubbell YouTube channel and click that bell to be alerted to all upcoming videos. And also, if you have any questions or more in-depth information, can be found at mirliton.org, mirliton.org, on Facebook and on the internet. And if you've got any questions, send them to me at rpcajun2r@gmail.com or drop them in the comment section below. Appreciate any feedback we get, and I appreciate anybody who's taking time to watch the videos and comment and share. That's all we got, so I will see you next week.